Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. So today was in fact, what is that word called? Daylight savings time. Yes, that's always the most annoying fucking time of all. You have to, I believe, you have to set back 1 hour. Um, it's funny because I woke up earlier today, and usually last night I went to sleep around 2 o'clock in the morning, just shy of 2 o'clock. I was not asleep at all. I just watched a bit of TV, and I kept watching TV until my eyes were getting extremely heavy. And I woke up at I woke up around 9 o'clock ish. I just did did something with the phone and had some water. I didn't eat breakfast until, gosh, what time was it? It was around 11 o'clock, and then I started watching a little bit of the Cowboy game, and then I think it was around 3 o'clock. I decided to go head out and go to the gym, and it's funny. I have a gym colleague named Doug, and we were talking about, hey, Josh, you've been sticking around here pretty for a while now, for at least 4 hours. I'm like, no, you think so? I was like, well, I came here around 4, and at that time it was like 6:23 or something. But I was already done working out, and I was on my way to get my massage and my red lamp therapy taken care of. So by that time I was like maybe 7:15 ish. By the time, and it was black, it was dark, dark, dark. By the time I head out, so yeah, I went there. I was gonna go buy orange juice because I need that for my protein shakes for the week. Uh, I've been working out 3 times a week now, and it has helped me out a lot more. Uh, I used to do it 2 times a week, and then that was it. But then because of work, it has made me feel a lot more stressful. So now I do take turns of, say, okay, this goes to workout, this one goes to R&R, this one's to workout, and so on. And yesterday I just decided to stay home and just chill, just relax. And there's someone just asking me about very interesting question. Okay, so what was I saying? Um, now I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, for the gym. And yeah, I mean it's just interesting. I don't really pay attention. I could, I'll be honest with you, I could stick around the gym at least maybe 3 or 4 hours without not knowing. Because since I'm a black card member, I try to take advantage of every equipment I can possible, especially more during the weekends since everyone goes out and parties and have gatherings. During the week is what becomes a bit more of a challenge, and then also the timing at the time. So the earlier I get to working out, the sooner I can leave because I get out at 3:30, but I do. Um, I do. It takes me a bit of a drive, so it takes me about 15, 20 minutes, and then from there I do cardio. And now I'm getting a lot faster, so now I gotta do at least. I used to do 10 minutes per cardio. Like I would do stairmaster, the treadmill, the bicycle, and the gazelle, if I'm correct. So it's 10 minutes each. But now I feel like I could go up an extra 20 minutes. So that is the plan: is to go 15 minutes from now on. Uh, I try to go easy on the treadmill because sometimes my knees tend to hurt when I get to a certain velocity. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Maybe well, I'll do 10 minutes on the treadmill, and then everything else I could go a little bit more. And what else was I about to say? So yeah, that's basically the routine I'm planning to do for the gym. But yes, I've been noticing I've been getting a lot stronger and a lot faster. So that's good. Um, I've been noticing that I've been losing. I mean, I still look the same, but I think slowly the fats that I have are slowly being, like I am getting a lot leaner, which is good because I remember a couple of years ago I used to be a lot chunkier, and I was just thinking to myself like, well, what am I doing wrong? And yeah, because a couple of years ago I used to be very chunky, and then I was like, what am I doing wrong? Why am I still getting heavier instead of getting lighter? Because I've been going to the gym. And one day I went to get my blood tested, and they said that it was high on triglycerides. And for me, I had to Google it, so I had to put my Batman mask and checked on the triglycerides. And basically, about 80% of the food that I ate or drank was from those areas. And I'm like, oh crap, I gotta do something. So eventually, I decided to go do cardio, and that's what they said. Like, best ways to get rid of this or to cut down. It's like, well, first, gotta cut down everything. It's okay to eat some, but don't make it into a regular basis. Don't make it as a daily routine. Just have a little snack, and say for example, eat ham, but don't eat ham every day. Maybe eat ham a little bit here and a little bit over there, further down there on the week. Same thing with soda. Don't try to go for the big gulp. Just go for small cups, something that you think you can finish. Sometimes now I can't even finish a full can. Now I just fill it up with ice or water, just dilute it and just drink with it. And what else? hmm And slowly, I've been noticing that I've been shrinking down a lot. I don't have that much size as I used to, and I used to have a bit of a double chin. That thing's gone. I mean, it's still there. I mean, I wouldn't say it's. I mean, it's a little bit flabby, but then I've been noticing that you could tighten up the chin by doing certain workouts. So I've been doing it here and there, and it has helped out a lot. Um, I've been doing a lot more cardio, not so much on weightlifting, but definitely a lot of cardio, and that thing just cuts through. I've been eating a lot more almonds, a lot more mixed nuts into my meals. So like I eat it mixed with my oatmeals and salads, and that thing just gets cleaned up. I mean, I'm slowly slimming down. I don't know how much I weigh. I think I'm somewhere around the 200 pounds. But the thing is, like, when I was like 210, 215, I was I did not feel healthy. I feel like I was, you know, breathing heavy. The goal is, I mean, I want to try to get into like 195, somewhere between 190 to maybe 195 is the goal. 200 is okay, but I don't want to go over 205. So somewhere between 195 and 200. So that's the goal. So hopefully I can hit that much sooner. Just so far I've been doing a great job. Hopefully um, I keep it up because it gets a lot worse when you get older. So I'm gonna try to stay in shape. There was also misfortune that happened. Um, so like I said, there was a misfortune that happened. In fact, yesterday at Houston, there was this concert that was going on, and unfortunately, 8 people um, died by being stepped on and being stomped on. I've actually have been in some smaller concerts. Akon would host concerts here and there. Um, Anime, I believe Anime Fest has done that the same. But some of them have been more of a controlled, like within, like say, within a room or a ballroom. But and yeah, I mean, the thing is that it's usually been controlled and it's within certain boundaries. But this one was taking place in a music festival, and the thing is that when you go to a very large crowd, let's say like maybe 100, 200, and so on, um, you always try to see the band perform, and that's always a good thing. But I think also this is a little bit rude when people try to smush and try to look and touch. The thing is that most of these concerts that are outside or outdoors, there is this 7 to 10 foot gap between the front, the people on the front, to the platform or the stage. So I don't know, unless you're Mr. Fantastic and you're stretching out to touch these people. I don't know. For me, I'm like, as long as they're there, that's what counts. There was a time, I can't remember which rock band it was. I believe it was my first Acon. I went to watch. There was this concert by name Penicillin Nano, if I'm correct. It was either that or it was Versailles. I think Versailles was the following year too, because I remember it was with. No, no, I think it was Versailles. So I was there, and they say no photography, no recording, no nothing. Just sit there, just stand there, just and there was nowhere to stand on. So there was no, let me rephrase that. There was a small stage, a small room, the VIP, and that was all the managers, friends, families, and so on of the group who sat there. And there was people who were going there, standing, and the thing is that people were trying to get close to the stage to see and try to touch the members. But the thing is that people were pushing, and making things really uncomfortable. And people were getting crushed or feeling, yeah, they were feeling awkward. So the the MC was saying, "Hey guys, can you please stop rushing, stop pushing, spread out." I was okay from where I was, but the thing was is that and it was like around past midnight, and I was tired. I was like, I'm just gonna see these guys sing, and then I'm taking out. I'm taking off. And I think it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I turned around, and there was like maybe half the people that took off, and I was like, why was all these people getting smushed? Maybe I think eventually it just said, it's just ridiculous, but I don't know. It's just for me. I don't know. For me, I don't know, because the last concert I attended was the Blues Brothers tribute that was over there at the Arlington Music Hall, and it was a two-story or two-floor um, auditorium, and there was the main, there was a front, and there was a second level. And for me, I prefer to go to the second floor, and I think mine was like maybe $50 or $60 for the ticket. If not, it was a lot cheaper than that. I'm not exactly sure, but I had fun for where it was. It's true, there was no uh, what do you call it? There was no music, no photos and videos allowed. But still, I had fun. I took a selfie with the performers, which was pretty cool because was cosplaying as the Blues Brothers as well. I haven't done the cos. I haven't cosplayed as the Blues Brothers in almost, gosh, I would have to say maybe 3 years. I think been almost 3 years because it was in Anime in North Texas, and haven't been there since. Was it was it really Anime in North Texas? I think so. Yeah, because there wasn't one at 20. No, I think it was in 2019, if I'm correct. Because there was no, I think 2019 there wasn't any, and then it was pushed to 2020, on January, and then there wasn't any of them at all last year, and now there. I don't think there isn't going to be any next this year, so they're probably going to do a January theme um, event, but I haven't heard anything from them. Yeah, so far the only event that caught my attention, early convention that caught my attention was WeebCon, but that's gonna be at around Allen, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, I don't like. I mean, I would love to explore around, but I don't. I don't know. We'll see how it goes because Alcon took place, in fact, last about a couple of weeks ago during Halloween weekend, and for me, I was like, I'm good. I'm still good from Palooza. There was Nishi Night at Arlington, but I didn't go because I was still good with Palooza. All right, so let's get back to it. Let's go ahead and play. It's been almost 20 minutes of just me chatting. So we're gonna pick up from where we left off.